Hi, I'm TK Peggy. I'm a member of the Georgia Garrison. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my garrison and our Jawas. The Georgia Garrison is located in the southeastern part of the United States. We're a medium-sized state, about the same size as Greece or Nepal. We've got 319 members across 6 squads, and we are a perfectly normal garrison. Well, mostly normal. The one thing that sets the Georgia Garrison apart is that we have a lot of Jawas. Okay. We have 121 Jawas. Over a third of the garrison members have an approved Jawa, and many of them are also approved with the Rebel Legion. You may be wondering how we ended up with 121 Jawas. It's kind of a funny story. In November 2017, we learned that the German garrison had 78 Jawas, and we had 18. And then I made a post on Facebook about mass producing 61 Jawas. I bet we could knock these out in a weekend, I said. I was actually joking, but no one laughed. Instead, 178 comments later, we had decided to have a Great Jawa build. It turned out that everyone wanted a Jawa. We had over 100 Jawannabes. Our first goal was to create 501st approvable costumes. The build took longer than a weekend. It actually took almost 16 weeks. We used just over a mile of natural monk's cloth, which we got directly from a mill. One of the garrison members gave us a surplus washing machine, which we named Diane. We daisy-chained Diane to my own washing machine to double our production capacity. We had over a dozen different teams for sewing, mass production, and bandoliers. Practically everyone in the garrison worked on something. Even our pets were involved. And all that hard work paid off. On March 16, 2018, the garrison's 91st Jawa was approved, giving us the largest horde anywhere. The timing was perfect because that was my birthday. Many of us were able to troop the next day in the big Atlanta St. Patrick's Day parade. Let me pause here and give a shout out to the Georgia GML team, who worked tirelessly to review and approve all these kits. We have the best GMLs in the galaxy. Here's a picture from our first big troop. Of course, it had to rain. We also had to break in new handlers. But we were just getting started. Phase 2 of our project was a sandcrawler. This is Sandy. She's an old airport shuttle that I found on Craigslist. DZ61970 drew up some plans. We recruited an amazing pit crew. Our build team included mechanics, a welder, and an artist. This build took almost 5 months. Again, virtually everyone in the garrison was involved in some way. We also had help from people in the Rebel Legion and the Mandalorian Mercs. One of our mechanics is a member of Saber Guild. We debuted our sandcrawler at the 2018 Dragon Con parade. Fully assembled, she's over 13 feet tall and 30 feet long. Sandy's a bit of a celebrity now. She was even featured on Good Day Atlanta a few weeks ago. This was our last troop before the shutdown. So what does the Georgia Garrison do with its great horde of Jawas? We have so much fun. Obviously, we collect all the droids. We celebrate all the holidays. We hang out with our friends in the other costuming clubs. We have an annual cookie swap. We support our local zoo as well as the Children's Hospital and other nonprofits. We have the Outer Rim's most talented dance clan. We play chess to raise money for charity. Best of all, we troop together. Jawas are always ready for Georgia Garrison events. Sometimes visiting Jawas troop with us, like these denizens from Star Garrison in Texas who joined us for ice cream. Since March, we haven't been able to troop. Like everyone else, we're staying home, sewing masks, and missing each other. To help us stay in touch, we got a Zoom account. The nice thing about virtual troops is we could also connect with Jawas we knew in other garrisons. Then we realized that we had friends all over the world. We just hadn't met them yet. We decided to go on a world tour. We invited other garrisons to video troop with us. We didn't know if they'd be interested, but we thought it sounded fun. Of course, we started with Germany. The response to the world tour was tremendous. So far, we've trooped with people in 24 other garrisons, as well as Rebel Legion, Merc, and Saber Guild sister clubs. We commemorate each troop with a sticker. I've always enjoyed trooping because I can see how happy we make people. I love that our video troops let us bring joy to each other. I'm also learning about the things that are being done by Legion members in their own communities. Even in this difficult time, bad guys everywhere are still doing good. Our love for Star Wars is universal. We are one family, one great horde, united by one force. On behalf of all of the Georgia Jawas and everyone in the Georgia Garrison, I wish you the best. May the Force be with you, and also